All right, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. We got a couple of hot topics for today. We got Drake putting out fires, future lawsuits for our rap mediums, Lana Del Rey being taken to the bank, a big dog in the game flips his tassel, and our rappers slapping they trap queens. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the channel. We got notification gang holding it down on the side. Thanks to all our subscribers. Much love to you, and make sure you hit that like button. It lets us know that you like us. We got a lot to cover for today, so buckle up, sit back, and ride with us for a sec. We ain't gonna keep you too long. Now, we'll officially start off our talk with Drake frantically showing up to the press conference with a fire extinguisher, spraying out all the fires that started when those lyrics leaked about Kylie Jenner being a side piece. Now, the track that was played was not supposed to be released, according to Drake. It happened about 3 years ago. In fact, Drake stated, quote, "A song that Mark ran last night on Night Owl's Sound live set shouldn't have been played. It's a song that leaked 3 years ago and got scrapped shortly after." He was just going too deep in the Drake Future catalog. Last thing I'd want to do is wake up having any friends of mine feeling disrespected. So I just had to say that to start the day. Close quote. Now, the song sounds like he was boasting about the attractiveness of the women he has and Future has, and the relationships that they have, making phrases like, "I got 20 GGs and I have 20 Kendalls."
Kylie Jenner as a side piece. I got 20 motherfucking Kylie. Nigga, I got 20 damn Kylies. I got 20.
Well, keep effing around and you're gonna have 20 kids. Now, one of our viewers, Mr. Summers, posted in the comments to one of our last videos that child support is going to destroy the rap industry as a whole. Now, not only does it sound like the man has some insight, but the man took the story that we discussed and looked well into the future, or at least when he looked, he saw future, because the rapper is once again being dragged onto the carpet and sued for libel, slander, and emotional distress. Now, the young lady stated that they carried on a 2-year relationship, having unprotected hoo-ha, leading to the birth of their daughter. And of course, Maury had to eventually be called in for the paternity test. And since it's Future, you know what the results were. Now, hopefully, Future will look to the past in the future so his present won't be a repetition of his past. Now, we told you yesterday about the witch hunt set to take place in the streets of hip-hop with the songstress herself, Lana Del Rey, who has been met with burning torches and pitchforks for the reckless statements made against the lovely ladies of hip-hop. The witch, and I'm not calling her names, that's self-proclaimed, has issued a challenge against some of the queens of the culture, asking why she should be crucified because of the nature of her abusive, relationship-esque lyrics. It's funny, she wanted to be a witch, and now she thinks she's being crucified like Christ. But the crowd is not chanting for a crucifixion. They want to burn her at the stake. But get this. The crowd that's constantly gathered outside of Azalea's banks with pitchforks is now handing the torch over to the rapper, asking her to be the one to set the witch ablaze. Now, for the sake of context, about 2 years back, Azalea had some words for Lana when Lana Del Rey went in on Kanye for supporting Trump. Azalea essentially said, "We could check Ye, but you better check the door with that. We deal with things in-house." And Lana, didn't you team up with ASAP, who was charged with assault for slapping a female fan? Now you got problems with Trump and the whole 9 yards? If you don't get your mail looking at teardrop, have it. Now, Lana Del Rey posted in response something to the likes of, "Well, pull up then. See if I don't pluff you to pluff up." Now, fast forward to the day before yesterday, when Lana clapped at the queens of the culture, and the crowd hands Azalea the torch. Azalea pulls a Gospel of John chapter 8 classy move and calmly addresses the matter, causing the crowd to lower their stones, or their stone-throwing hands, listening to her truth. She stated, quote, "Women have been speaking on being in imperfect relationships and situations. Beyonce's Lemonade album exists. Nicki's Pink Print album exists. You didn't open any doors. You simply joined a choir and then convinced yourself that you were the choir master at Lana Del Rey. Typical. Close quote. She then added, "For what it's worth, I could empathize that she felt targeted for years and felt she needed to speak out, but she could have gone about it a lot better because that wasn't it at all." Close quote. And just like that, the witch hunt might be over, but we should have seen this type of thing coming. Lana's gonna be dropping her album in September, and she needs that 4-month traction, so she tried to bring the smoke. Funny thing is, she almost got brought to fire. Now, if you sat in an econ class at some point, you've learned that your salary is said to increase by about $10,000 with each degree after you received your diploma. But therein lies the dilemma. Without that pesky diploma, a degree is not within your grasp. Well, that is not a problem for Quavo, who recently shared with us on Instagram that he has officially graduated high school. Quavo attended Berkmar High almost a decade ago, but dropped out months before he was set to graduate. Well, he dropped the mic for a sec and picked up the books to earn that diploma, making good the term better late than never. So if you see him at your college, give him dap for pushing through and putting in that work. Quavo stated in his post that to celebrate the achievement, he's going to drop a new hit last night. Congrats, Quavo Honcho Quarantine Class of 2020. Salute. And lastly, Fetty Wap has been on the internet this week for all the wrong reasons, with claims coming out from his estranged wife that during their short stint of marriage, they had an argument which led him to striking her with a closed palm. I know, closed palm. Causing her to be hurt, bruised, and have a blackened eye. She also stated that he was often on drugs, an alcoholic, and engaged in secret rendezvous with several different women. Now, I'm going to throw this out there, and if you're with me, like the video, and if you disagree, hit the subscribe button. When you get involved in a long-term relationship with a rap artist, or anyone to be honest, you start to see signs of what the future holds. If you found them with 6 kids already, well then damn it, you about to have number 7. If they rap calling all the women they deal with hoes, and here you come jumping on the staff, then they're probably gonna lump you into the same category. But what if they saying trap queen? Okay, touche. I guess what I'm saying is don't ignore red flags. If you're cool with the nonsense at the door, it don't take the Dalai Lama to know what's about to go down in the crib. Anyway, let us know your thoughts. Should anyone getting with the rap artist be prepared to deal with the character being portrayed in their music? Is Lana Del Rey just trying to get some traction before her September 5th album drops by sparking fires? And should Azalea have went in? Or is it better to approach the situation with class? Let us know what you think. Please hit the like. Thanks for subscribing to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.